Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Good evening. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey with the Mount Juliet Simplex Radio Net. Is there any emergency or priority traffic? Very good. If you have an emergency, call 911. If you can't do that, tell us. We'll be here if you need any help in any way, and you can break for any time for that. For information on the net, you can see us right now on YouTube, which is, you can find it in the search block on YouTube, 146415. 146, excuse me, on K4PEW. That's where you can find K4PEW in the search block. Will find the YouTube live feed on the audio and the video of the, so you can see the face of the screen, how your signal strength is doing, and how other people's signal strength is doing. You can also see us on our website, 146415.net, 146415.net, just like the display on the screen, and just like your display should show as well if you're on the air tonight. Or you can look us up on the groups.io site, groups.India Oscar, and that's you can find us under, just search for MJSS for Mount Juliet Simplex Society. And next, we meet every Wednesday night and Saturday night at 8 p.m. We conduct the net on 146.415. Doesn't sound like a mystery at this point. Purpose of the net is to have fun. Figure out who you can hear and can't hear. Hopefully you keep a list of who you can't hear, and a lot of people upgrade over time, which is quite astounding how many people have upgraded their systems, including me, to accommodate better simplex operations. No, it's really no different than people accommodating changes in, if they're doing HF, they get in early and they realize what they've done isn't enough and they want to do more, so they get better and more efficient antennas and do all kinds of things just to make things better. We invite everyone to use the net to announce amateur radio activities and events in support of the local ham community and the community in general. Let's see, today is Saturday night. So tomorrow night, well, tonight we have this net on 146.415, which is going to be followed by the buy, sell, swap, and swindle net, which is going to be followed by the 2 meter. Let's see if I get this right. Where am I? Yeah, 2 meter upper sideband net. And that's on 144.240, and then it also followed that by our 6 meter net on 50.135. You can get that straight. Where you are now, we're going to move over to, after the buy, sell, swap, and swindle, we will move over to the 144.240 upper sideband, and then we'll move from there over to the 6 meter on 50.135. And then tomorrow night there's another net at 7:30, and that's the mid-Tennessee 10 meter net, and that's on 28.415, just like it is on Wednesday nights, but we do that after the 2 meter net. So don't hesitate to jump in on any of those. Anybody and everybody's welcome. The only thing you need is a license.
Right.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is WA4ZHI. I don't see anything on YouTube.
Is anybody else not seeing anything?
Just your radio.
Okay, that's all you're going to see. Are you not seeing anything, James?
No, I'm hearing you fine, but there's no movement on the YouTube.
Yeah, okay. Well, the YouTube, I'm looking at the display right now, not on my radio, but on the screen, and it's showing the, when you're talking, I can see the display changing, and it's just doing funny things that it normally does. You might want to reboot your browser or something.
Okay, I see a lot of days past, but I don't see today's.
Well, I would just suggest going to, if you're not seeing, did you look it up under the normal place on just do a search for K4PEW, and it should show it live now or something like that.
Yeah, I looked up K4PEW and I did Brain Trust, and they don't say live anywhere.
That should. I'm just not familiar. I don't end up doing it that way, so I don't really know what's it showing. Does anybody else know how to get to that?
You probably just need to refresh your browser.
Yeah, you probably need to refresh the browser to get there, because I can't imagine what else could be wrong. See, we get used to all these niceties, and then we don't know what to do when they go away. All righty. Well, anyway, move on. Hopefully James will be able to pick that up. Kind of working in the dark here. I didn't want to overpower the radio tonight. I mean, the display. Anyway, this is net number. What net number is this, Michael? 614, did you say? Yeah, 614. We're starting from the north. There we go. 614 starting from the north. I got caught a little bit behind the 8 ball tonight. Jumped over here about 4 minutes to 5. 4 minutes to 5. 4 minutes to 8 p.m. Anyway, net number 614, starting from the north. As I said, in another month or so, we'll be into finishing our 6th year of doing nets, which is kind of astounding because I didn't think I'd be here doing this as long, but I am. And with help, of course, we hope to move on forever. Well, as long as forever is. But anyway, we'll start taking check-ins from the north right now. And of course, we do the lightning round check-ins, which we just need when we first do it. Your call, your name and your location, please, so other people can hear you talking, and then I'll repeat it for them as well. That's if I can remember it. But and then we'll move on from there into the other things we do. Everybody from the north, please come in.
RKK, Frank in Mount Juliet, northwest Wilson County.
Yeah, very good, Frank. Good signal as always. We've got like a pipeline. It was Frank, Kilo Bravo 9, Romeo, Kilo. Who's up next? Is that you, James? James is pretty busy. Who else? Anybody else north, please?
WB0NOO, Mark in northwest Wilson, Hendersonville.
Very good. I think I heard Otis in there as well, but I caught Mark in there. Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar in Northwest Wilson, up by the Weather Bureau. Otis, that was Kilo 4 Foxtrot Alpha X-ray, correct?
You got it.
Oh, man, my memory's not as bad as I remembered it being. That's Otis. He's in Hendersonville. Kilo 4 Foxtrot Alpha X-ray. Who else is north?
Alpha 4 Delta Echo, Daniel Mount Juliet.
Very good. We got Daniel in Mount Juliet. That's Alpha 4 Delta Echo. Hey, let me know if you need some help somehow, or we'll round up help on installing that new 510.
WB9RX,
All right, I heard a new station in there who's a visitor. Whiskey Bravo 9, Romeo X-ray Kilo. John, I got that right, didn't I?
You betcha, Paul. K4PW WB9RX. Okay, here in Mount Juliet, not exactly sure yet. Brand new to this area. We're from the Midwest, central Iowa, Brooklyn, Iowa.
Very good. Yeah, John, we'll talk in a minute. We'll finish. We've probably got 25 or 35 people checking in tonight. So if you want, we got that's. What was the name of the town? It was man, I just escaped my mind. No, it's in Iowa. What was the name of the town again?
Brooklyn, Iowa. Just like the Brooklyn Bridge, Brooklyn, Iowa. About halfway between Des Moines and Iowa City on Route 80. Wow,
that's great. I didn't know there was a Brooklyn in Iowa, but now I do. Anyway, that was John. He's visiting in Mount Juliet. He's visiting his daughter. It's Whiskey Bravo 9 Romeo X-ray Kilo, and he's operating. Is that a 5-watt Bullfang you're using there, John?
Yeah, it's a 5-watt Bullfang, and I've got a retaining wall behind the house, and I'm running a large antenna up about 10 or 12 feet.
That's why you're getting out so good. Fantastic. He's using an external antenna. That's an external one mounted up on the wall somewhere?
Yeah, nothing more than a bag mount, took off the truck and just slapped it up on top of the retaining wall.
Very good. That's a little bit of just testing to see what works, but he took a mag mount and stuck it up on top of a retaining wall. A mag mount getting good to me, but I don't know how well he's getting to anybody else. Michael, can you hear him over there in Belshire?
Absolutely can.
Very good. And that's John, that's about, I don't know, 14, 15 miles away over there to the northwest.
I'm hearing him in Lippin, KI4SIB.
Yeah, I kind of expected you would over there. Anybody else south here in John, up here in Mount Juliet? Anybody anywhere here in John?
Of course, I'm here. Let me that's 9+.
Oh, yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you're relatively within a few miles anyway. Yeah, so it's amazing how you can get out just with a little bit of work. And and as John knows, earlier today yesterday he was on just the handheld, and it goes in and out depending on where you move and how you move and what your elevation is. So anyway, good to have you in there, John. Again, Whiskey Bravo 9, Romeo X-Ray Kilo from Brooklyn, Iowa. Who else is up next? North, please come on.
Marine Mobile 5 watts.
Ah, fine, Paul. Very good. Marine Mobile 5 watts, Kilo Charlie 9, Echo Tango Sierra. So you're up on the Cumberland area?
Yeah, right where Cedar Creek dumps into the river here.
Awesome. And you're just using the handheld antenna?
I got it plugged into the Marine antenna, 5/8 wave.
Ah, okay. So you're not doing too bad then. I imagine you're getting out as good or better than John was with his mag mount. So yeah, good to have you. It was Paul, Kilo Charlie 9, Echo Tango Sierra up on the Cumberland. Marine Mobile. You might want to jot that down and give him a QSO card for, he'll send you one for Marine Mobile, I guess. Who else is up north? Please come down. Over to the west. Please come down. Very good. Hold on. I did hear WY4G in there. Hold on one second, Jeff. I heard Rick in there in over Ashland City. Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot. How you doing, Rick? I'm doing well. You're a little rough tonight, but I can copy you. Well, I'm always noisy. You know that. All right, Rick. That was Rick over in Ashland City, way far west for most of us. Kilo November 4 Tango Juliet Foxtrot. And Jeff, Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf, you're sounding all right?
Great. Unfortunately, I cannot hear Rick. He's not even breaking the squelch, so I didn't mean to double with him, but, you know, it is what it is, I guess. But other than that, just I'm able to join in.
Yeah, very good, Jeff. No, you don't have to apologize. I mean, yeah, we apologize just out of being nice, but there was no way you would have heard him, and I don't believe he would have heard you either. So just those things just have. By the way, it's Jeff. He's in Madison, Whiskey Yankee 4 Golf. Who else is north or west?
KM4 YRF, Mike and Beltire.
I can't hear you. It's real low audio, man.
That's good to hear.
No, it's Mike. He does alternate net control, and he also does the 10-meter net on the Sunday nights. It's with Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. And he's got a couple of nice antennas. You never did get that second power antenna up?
No, not started here now though, and we're gonna do it real soon. I just gotta find the weekend when he's free.
Ah, okay, very good. Yeah, that'll be great. I'm anxious to see how that signal works out with those two in phase with one another. Very good. That was Mike again. Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. He had a 6-meter. Kind of like a squalo, I guess. It's not really a squalo. They call it just a horizontal. What do they call it?
Omnidirectional.
Yeah, it's an omnidirectional little loop. It's very simple and less than $100, and gets out real well. And he's going to put up a second one in phase to see how much better it does, and we'll find out. Who else is up next, north or west?
KG4 CXC, Chris in Nashville.
All right, I had a double in there, but I got Chris in there first. I didn't catch the other party, but that was Kilo, Golf 4 Charlie, X-Ray, Echo, and I got your note about those. You see that guy's got a massive airplane assembly of pictures in it, didn't he?
Yeah, it's a ton of stuff. It's all over the board. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, we were just hearing about or seeing some, sharing some pictures on the web about all kinds of airplanes. This guy's got a website. He's got a picture site on what you call it, on Flickr. I don't even know how many pictures he has. There's got to be 1,000, maybe more. Anyway, of all different manufacturers, all different eras, all different everything. Anyway, who else is up next? I heard who was that double in there?
Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor, Jack and Donaldson. I guess Donaldson's checking it together tonight.
Yep, in tandem. Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor. That's Jack. He's in Donaldson. Good signal. Jack, were you able to hear that handheld over there in Mount Juliet?
No, I couldn't pick it up.
That's right. You know what that means? You just got to get a bigger antenna. That's what it always means. Oh boy. Anyway, that's again the second one right in a row there with Donaldson. Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor Jack. Who else is west again?
TAW David in Madison.
Ah, very good. We got November 5 Tango Alpha Whiskey, and that's David in Madison. Good signal as always. Were you able to hear any of those weak stations?
one on the handheld. I did hear Ashland City, not real strong. And if you like airplanes, go to airliners.net. It'll blow your mind.
Oh, I'll bet. Airliners, that I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, over 1 million photos.
How many?
1 million.
Wow. Well, I'll send you the link to the one we had that this guy put together on Flickr, which it's actually pretty impressive.
Thanks.
All right, I'll get that out to you. I'm gonna make sure to put a star there for you, so I got to do something. Link, that's what I need to write in there. Link. All right. Anyway, good to have you in there. That's November 5 Tango Alpha Whiskey David in Madison. Who else is north or west?
Kilo Golf 4, Whiskey 4, Alpha Whiskey Echo for John and Bellevue.
Okay, hold on, John. You stepped right on Kilo Golf 4, but I didn't get the rest of it. Who is Kilo Golf 4 station?
Kilo Golf 4, Foxtrot Yankee Hotel, Jonathan and Jolton.
Ah, very good, Jonathan. Good to have you in there. You copying everybody okay up there from Jolton, that big high elevation location?
I have. I've gotten Mike and Bellstar, Jack and Donaldson, David and Madison. I've got several. And Rick in Ashland City, got him too.
Oh, well, that's the benefit of to tell us. They're one of the guys that locally here in over in Gladeville. You might even know him, Eddie, Whiskey for Echo. Heck is it called? Echo Bravo X-ray. Is that what it is? Yeah. Anyway, he when one of the guys who lived up in Jolton, that Rick, and I don't recall his call, he said he knew Rick. I said, well, good. You guys go Simplex, and they'd known each other for years, and they had never talked to each other Simplex.
You just never know. You never know who your neighbor is.
Well, in this case, I mean, he was talking. Here was Rick in his trailer up there up in your neck of the woods, and he didn't. Neither of them realized that they could easily talk Simplex to one another because Rick had a good elevation and Eddie had a good good elevation. Plus, he had a tower, so it was as good as a repeater,
Absolutely. Hey, it's always fun to hit the reverse button every now and then so you can actually hear, not going through the repeater.
Oh, absolutely. I always find that to be a good test when I have been on a repeater net, is to just push and you actually can be surprised at how many people you can hear, even in far places, Anyway, that was Jonathan. He's in Jolton. That's Kilo Golf 4 Foxtrot Yankee Hotel, and then we had John, Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo is up next from Bellevue. You doing all right, John? You hearing everybody okay?
Most everybody. I didn't copy the handheld up in your area.
Nah, I wouldn't count on you getting that one, not unless you had maybe 100-foot tower and a beam pointing in his direction.
You're a big curtain array.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, which reminds me, have you or anybody else ever seen somebody build a 2-meter curtain array?
No, I've never heard of it, but theoretically, it certainly should be doable.
Yeah, I often wondered that to use that as just a, if you get it up high enough to have a nice receive antenna.
Yeah, I mean, certain things just operate a little differently on the HF. I mean, when you think of curtain arrays, I guess sort of one of the gold standards is the big Voice of America curtain array up in Ohio.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Are there pictures on the web of that?
Oh yeah, I mean this thing is. We're talking curtain antennas that go up several hundred feet and then span hundreds of feet.
Oh wow! If you have a link to that, send it out to the group if you don't mind.
Yeah, just Google Voice of America. You'll go right to it. There's a Voice of America museum, and I'm sure that'll come right up on Google.
Ah, cool. I'll do that. And for anybody listening, you'll hear that. Also, if I find it, I'll send it out as well. All right, that was John, Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo in Bellevue. Appreciate that, John. Who else is west? What? All right, Greg. I'm sorry, but I actually doubled with you. I know that it's JVE, and your first part is at K. What's the first two?
Yeah, that's my fault. I hesitated too long.
Oh, that's all right. Yeah, we lived in a perfect world, nobody would double, nobody would talk into the wrong side of the mic, and nobody would be using the wrong antenna.
Absolutely.
Anyway, very good. That's Greg in Antioch. That's Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. Excellent signal as always. Who else is south or west? Anybody else south?
You want Southpaw, Kilo Echo, 4 Tango, Yankee, Juliet, Jim, north of Woodbury.
All right, Jim, gotcha. That's Jim in Woodbury. Kilo Echo 4 Tango, Yankee, Juliet. Excellent signal on his 1001 beam. Anybody else west or south?
Kilo India 4, November, Delta, November, David in Reedyville.
Oh, you had an excellent signal tonight, David.
All right, sir. That's all I got. It's pointed right at you.
Yeah, no, you're doing really good. Is that high power for you?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Check in initial, unless you run 5 watts, I'll kind of let you have it. So you hear me.
Yeah, no. No. That's David. He's in Reedyville. Kilo November 4. Kilo. See, I even got that messed up. What's the second letter there? Because I wrote it down wrong.
India 4, November, Delta, November.
There you go. You think I remember these things instantaneously, but I don't. Sometimes it takes me a moment after I've gone through a few calls here. That's Kilo India 4, November, Delta, November, David in Reedyville. Good signal out of Reedyville. It's quite a stretch from here. Who else is south?
November 8th, Papa Yankee, Reggie in the Burrow.
Oh, yeah. You've been kind of AWOL for a little while.
Yes, I have. Good to hear you, Paul.
Yeah, it's good to hear you, Rusty. Of course, I hear you in the mornings, on most mornings, but it's good to hear you here on the Simplex now. You know the rules, though. There aren't any.
Absolutely, and I'm a no rules kind of guy.
Oh, I don't buy that. As an attorney, you're just jam-packed full of rules.
Yeah, they try to force them on me for sure.
Oh, I know, man. That's what's interesting about Tim. Got all excited and pulled my push to talk button right out of the plug. Anyway, yeah, the law is just full of millions of rules, and I think it is millions, if not billions.
Wouldn't surprise me, but yeah, we do like our rules.
Well, again, I know why it's that way. I mean, it has to be well defined, and sometimes being well defined, you have to do. And I've even after taking some law courses a few years ago, I got intrigued by. I could easily look up on the websites you can look up the state's statutes under civil or his criminal. You know what I'm talking about. And you can look up all the different kinds of. You can go to, if you're watching a court case on TV, you can actually look up and see what the what do you call those? The elements of crime would be and what he could be charged with. So I thought it was interesting to know all that.
Oh yeah, there's a pretty good website, Judge Tisha, that has a lot of the codes and everything. But I never thought the rules and the laws were all that complicated. It's the exceptions to all of them that get me.
Yeah, you're right. It is not only the exceptions but the interpretations.
There you go. We make a living interpreting.
Yeah, very good. Anyway, that's Rusty. He's in Murfreesboro, November 8th. Papa Yankee. Been around a while here with us, and it was just been in and out with other issues. But no big thing. Like I said, no rules here. Who else is south?
W4 Idiot.
Yeah, I got you in there. Eddie, can you hear another station in there with you?
No, I'm probably talking on top of them.
I don't know. No, I heard you in there nice and clear, and then it sounded like somebody who had no audio was transmitting, and I couldn't hear anybody's voice. That was it right there. Anybody hear that, party?
Yeah, I get the same thing. Paul, it sounds like not getting any signal. It's probably Charles.
I don't know. Is anybody making that copy? I'm guessing it is Charles, but I can't copy the signal at all. I can't even hear the voice. Every once in a while I hear a syllable, but I can't tell who it is. Try again if it's, and whoever it is, try again, please. Got nothing. Anybody hear anything?
Nope, not a peep.
Still nothing. You better be. You better go ahead and email me. In a minute or so, or I'll be back later. But or if you can check in later, we'll try that. If you're moving around, because I can't. I got no copy on whoever that is. Anyway, let's move on. Who else is south? Please come now.
Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor.
All right, we got Larry in there in Rockville. You doing all right, Larry?
Yeah, only one station is down here walking over some QRP week.
Yeah, I gotcha. Anyway, that's Larry. He's in Rockville. It's Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor. Always a good signal. Who else is south? Anybody else south? Then over to the east, please come now.
Yep, Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. James and Mount Juliet.
All right, I got you in there this time. James, did you ever figure out the screen on that YouTube thingy?
Just like you said, rebooted it. It came right up. I guess I logged into it early the first time.
Could be. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, there's some things that, since it's my, it's my location, I have no idea how other people go into it. I know how I get into other people's feeds, but I don't know. It's just, I guess we all got to figure these things out. I've only been spending on nearly 30 years figuring stuff out on my computer. So, very good. Good to have you in there, James. That's Whiskey Alpha 4 Zulu Hotel India. Was there another station in there north? Please come in. Or east, excuse me.
Kilo India 4 Sierra India Bravo.
Are you kind enough to check in your better half as well?
I am.
Very good. That's Richard, Kilo India 4 Sierra India Bravo, and Kilo India 4 Sierra Oscar Romeo Daphne, both in just west of downtown Lebanon. Who else is in east?
Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India John Mount Juliet.
Yeah, you messed me up again then, John. Hold on one second. That's Zulu. It's Kilo 4 Zulu what? Something India. I'm sorry, I wrote it down wrong.
Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India JZI.
Ah, there we go. Boy, really messed that up again. Sorry about that, John. It's Kilo 4. Well, I'm even screwing it up again. What is the? It is Juliet Zulu India.
Roger.
Very good. When I start cramming letters together in my pencil, it gets all hosed up here. Yeah, anyway, let's get that straight. It's Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India John and Mount Juliet. Very good. Who else is east? Please come on.
Whiskey 4 Mike in the home Foxtrot.
Ah, very good. I hope you're doing better.
Yeah, doing a little bit better.
Very good. Yeah, there's a couple of people having some struggles here recently, and so, like I've said, none of us are really spring chickens anymore. That's Jimmy up in North Mount Juliet, up here north of the high school near Lebanon Road. Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot. Who else is north or east? I mean,
KP4 RSM, Glen and East Mount Juliet.
That's right. Just think you can show up anytime you want to.
Yeah, that's what it is.
No, you're good. No, for some reason, I don't know, one of the last couple of nets I was expecting to hear from you, but you were probably busy.
Yeah, I haven't been home the last several Saturday nights, so that's really the reason.
Oh no! Hey, listen, you don't have to give excuses to me. Explain it to ham radio in general. No, you know this. There's no rules here. I just miss people when they don't show up for a while. That's all.
No, I get it. Yeah, I just was thinking the same thing too. Been out at the lake and just hadn't had a radio with me lately. But I'm going to try to change that so can check in mobile.
Ah, you can be mobile marine.
Well, I have been hanging out there a little bit, so we'll see.
All right, that's Glenn. He's here in Mount Juliet, over by I-40 and 1010. What is it? 105. what is it? 109, excuse me. You can tell I don't go out much. It's 109, I-40 in that vicinity. That was Glenn again. Kilo Bravo for Romeo Sierra Mike. Have you had your tower cranked up all the way recently?
Oh yeah, I've had it up quite a bit. Right this moment, it's at about 50 feet. I've got a position that I put it in when they're saying scattered thunderstorms that kind of about 50 feet up. So I do that a lot lately on these days where just day after day it's isolated thunderstorms. If I'm not going to be home, one might sneak up. I'll put it there. But now I've had it up and messing with it and having a lot of fun on 6. Worked 6 today. It's been open most of the day and had a lot of fun there. So yeah.
Sounds good. Very good. Glad to see you just being active with that. You have to use it to get your money's worth out of that tower. That's the deal. Is that a nice, what is that, a 70, 75 footer?
It is. It's a 325-foot section.
Yeah, buddy. That's nice. I don't think anybody's got one bigger than that. I don't think in this group. There may be. And I think Wes is taller. I think Wes has. I think he's about the same height maybe, but he's a lower elevation.
Well, if I'd had the space around me to do it, I'd have probably gone crazy and tried to be higher. But no, I finally realized 75 was going to be enough.
No, I got you. Well, you figure. Look how much fun you had when you started out with maybe a wire antenna.
Oh yeah, I've definitely had the days of a overloaded push-up with stacked 2-meter beams on it, bending in the wind. So I definitely, yeah.
Don't talk to me about bending in the wind. Very good. Again, that was Glenn. Kilo Bravo for Romeo Sierra Mike. Who else is east? Hey, very good, Stan. Everything going all right over on your end?
Other than that, things going pretty well.
Boy, yeah, no, back and neck problems I have similar, not same as you, but I have similar lower back problems, and my wife has similar problems, and it's all just not good. Anyway, that was Kilo Mike 4, Hotel Quebec Echo Stan. He's just north of downtown Lebanon. Who else is east? Okay, I heard it, but I didn't copy all that. I might say it a couple of times. It's really in the mud there.
November 4, Lima, Charlie.
Ah, very good. I got you in there. That's Logan. Are you still on the handheld?
I am. I'm wondering how's my signal doing?
I wasn't looking at it. I mean, I've got a good copy on you. Just give me another transmission with your call.
N4 LLC. I'm testing on a 9 771. Not mine.
Yeah, it's just bouncing between S1 and S2, so it's not really great, but I can hear the audio. I presume, Richard, you can hear him. And how about you up there? Let's see. Frank probably can hear you fine. Who else?
S7 to S8 here. Can't be that articulate.
Oh, stop bragging.
Logan, try me again. I wasn't paying attention to the radio. Let me look at your signal.
N4 LLC.
He's nailing my. He's all the way across on me. I mean, I'm getting a full signal on it.
Well, that's because he's right almost in your neighborhood. I think I'm not sure exactly where he is, but yeah, he's not too far away. Yeah, I was just wondering who else could hear him on that handheld. I know that he's working to get that changed and getting some kind of a elevated position up, either with a big push-up pole or a tower. So I know you're working on it. Good to have you checking in, Logan. It's November 4, Lima Charlie. He is in Lebanon, one of our younger hams on the net here. Probably the youngest tonight, anyway. Who else is east? Anybody else east, north, west? Late check-ins, please come in. Nothing else. No lurkers, lollygaggers, or sandbaggers. I got all night. I can just sit here and listen. Well, I guess that runs out the clock on check-ins. We had 29, or maybe some late check-ins. Who knows? Whoever that was had it, that I could not copy. I presume whoever it is, that you want to give that another try if you're hearing me.
Oh, I think an issue was Logan earlier.
Oh, was that you, Logan, trying to check in earlier? Logan must have taken off or can't hear me. Ran out of batteries. Well, very good. Then we're going to move over to the buy, sell, swap, and swindle. Do we have any people? Remember, after this, we'll come back. I mean, we'll just go right into the 2-meter. Excuse me, the 2-meter upper sideband on 144 240, and then we'll make an announcement on this frequency in this mode for when we go over to the 6-meter. Anyway, anybody got anything to buy, or do they want to buy? So start with that. Anybody who wants to buy something, tell me what you need, and we might have somebody in the group that can help you out. I know even today we had one of those events where somebody had needed something to borrow something, and somebody heard them, and all of a sudden they had what they needed. All righty, nothing to buy. Anybody selling anything? Please come now.
Whiskey 4, Alpha Whiskey Echo.
Yeah, go ahead, John.
I've got 2 items. I've got an Ameritron 1200 watt solid state 1306 amp, 160 through 6 meters, and a vertical 10 meter Ringo in time.
Ah, very good. Do you remember which Ringo that was? That 10 meter?
It's the one they call the I think it's called the AR-10 Ringo. It's the one that does not need any radials.
Oh yeah, it just has that funny circular thing around the base.
Yeah, it's got a loading section in the base, and I think it's 17 and a half or 18 feet tall.
Yeah, very good. I think that's probably comparable. Well, it has radials, and that's that 10 meter. Gosh, I forgot what that's called. The famous one.
SPT 500.
No, not the SPT 500. No, the other 10 meter, 11 meter antenna that's been used extensively over I don't know how many years.
Ringo Ranger.
No, it was the dang. I forgot what it is now. It doesn't matter. I mean, everybody knows what it is except I can't remember. All right. For those of you who may not have been able to hear John, he's got a good signal, but he's got an Ameritron 1200 watt. It's the 1306 solid state. Like I said, 1200 watt solid state amp, 160 through 6 meters, and for a good price. And you can find that if you need the information, either email John, which is Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo. You can find him on QRZ. And he's also got a 10 meter vertical. It's a Ringo vertical AR-10. You can look that up. I think you said that was somewhere around $100, but it might have been a little cheaper than that. But, anyway, if you need information on it, call John, get a hold of John on email, Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo, and you can see the rest of the email on, or you can see his email on QRZ. Anybody else got anything to buy or sell, or interested in those 2 things?
Both items are listed on our group.
Okay, very good. Both listed on the group, so they're already up there. You can just do a search for Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo. And I did copy Charles in there, Kilo Golf 4 Sierra Foxtrot. Were you trying to check in earlier, Charles?
Yes, sir. I was by the river over here on Smart Road in Smyrna fishing, and the only bites I got was on my ankle.
Yeah, I'll bet. Yeah, it's that's that time of year. Very good. No, but you had trouble with your signal. Was it in a bad spot?
I was on an HD. I'm on mobile now.
Okay, very good. Well, that answers that. That was Charles, Kilo Golf 4 Sierra Foxtrot Smyrna in a mobile unit, and he was handheld earlier. That's why we couldn't hear what the heck he was saying. Very good. Yeah, HDs are nice for mostly local communications. I mean, local, less than 5 or 10 miles, depending on your elevation. All righty, good to have you in there, Charles. You made number 30 tonight. Who else is? Where were we? Oh yeah, has anybody had no more buying or selling going on?
Alpha 4 Delta Echo.
All right, very good, Daniel. Alpha 4 Delta Echo. What's up?
I got an Icon D8000. I'll sell. I'm not an Icon guy. I don't know much about it. I found this in a storage bin about 6 months ago, and I'll let it go pretty cheap.
That's a V8000, you said?
Yeah, it's a mobile, 2 meter only.
Okay, a 2 meter V8000 ICOM. You need to contact Alpha 4 Delta Echo. Pretty cheap, an inexpensively purchased 2 meter only radio. Is that a 50 watt radio? Is it?
I think it is. I haven't looked it up. I don't know much about Icon. I think it's 70.
Okay, very good. Okay, 70 watt. We'll check that out. But if you're interested, your email is that Alpha 4 Delta Echo at arrl.net.
Yes, sir.
Very good. That was Daniel, Alpha 4 Delta Echo, and that's at the Asteran thingy, arrl.net. If you need that 70 watt, I believe it's a 70 watt, 2 meter only mobile rig. Of course, you can't get along with just that unless you have a power supply. So don't forget that you can't just buy the radio and hope to use it out of the box. For any of you newcomers, but I think everybody knows that.
Hey, Paul, it's 75 watts.
Ah, 75 watts is going up as we speak.
Yeah, I've had one. I thought it was 70, but I just looked it up. It's 75.
Excellent. Well, that's an excellent radio for 2 meter simplex. That's for sure. If you've got the antenna to support it.
Yeah, you got to be careful with it, but yeah, as long as there's nothing wrong with it, it should be fine. But there's a mod you can do to it to make it bulletproof.
Yeah, you just only transmit on 50.
Yeah, yeah. Let's put it this way: I've had a couple of friends that are like talking on for hours and hours and hours on high power, and they actually melt the traces right off.
I'm not surprised. I've got that 85 watt Alinco, and I didn't realize how hot it was going to get, even though it does not have a fan built into it, and it's really a heat sink that's got a radio installed on it. It's not really a radio with a heat sink. And man, you can't even put your fingers on that heat sink if you're not paying attention.
Well, I fixed it for him. I ended up putting a 10-gauge wire and bypassing the trace. But yeah, if you do that in the first place, then but he talks for hours. I mean hours.
Yeah, I guess a fan would help too.
Yeah, he's got a fan on top of it. You know, you may have heard me mention my blind friend. He's got a consecutive call up north, and you know when you can't get out of the house and that's your only source, he tends to spend a lot of time.
Oh yeah, no, I get it. Well, very good. ICOM V8000 75 watt 2 meter only rig. Good price. Alpha 4 Delta Echo at arrl.net. Anybody else? All righty. We're going to go move over then to the 2 meter sideband. And when we finish this in a few minutes, usually that doesn't take too long, we're going to move right over to the 6 meter net. So if you don't have 2 meter upper sideband, which most people who have 6 meter upper sideband generally have 2 meter upper sideband. So we'll be back to announce it here that we're moving over to 6 meters. Anyway, 2 meter upper sideband, and that's on 50. I'm sorry, moving too fast here. That's on 144.240, and I'll be there momentarily. All righty, I'm there. This is Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey in Mount Juliet, and we're on 2 meter upper sideband on 144.240, looking for check-ins from the north.
KB9RKK.
All right, very good. Nice signals up there from Frank. Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo Kilo. Who else is north? Anybody north or west?
KM4 YRF, Mike in Belshire.
Very good. We got Michael in Belshire. Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot. Anybody else north or west? Okay, I think I heard. Wait, I had double in there, but I got Chris in what you call it there in Donaldson. I think did I hear Hendersonville there and Otis? Who else did I hear in there just a minute ago? All right, very good. That's David in Madison. I might have mistaken you for Otis, but not due to age issues. Was there anybody else in the north? All right, again, that was November 5 Tango Alpha Whiskey, David in Madison. Who else is north or west? Hold on, we had like a triple in there. First one I heard was the Kilo Golf for something. Who was that?
Kilo Golf 4, Foxtrot Yankee Hotel, Jonathan and Jolson.
Ah, very got you in there, Jonathan. I got a nice signal from up there. Of course, that's cheating with your elevation. It was the Charlie Victor Echo again. Wasn't there a Charlie Victor Echo station in it?
Right, Kilo Delta 4, Charlie Victor Echo, correct.
Yeah, very good, Greg. That's Greg in Antioch, if my memory serves me correctly. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo. It is Antioch, correct?
That's right.
Ah, very good. Just sooner or later I get this stuff embedded in my brain. It did do it for a lot of people, but it takes me a while. Who else is where was I? North or west? Please come on. Anybody else west?
Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo John in Bellevue.
Yeah, very good, John. Nice signal out of Bellevue. Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo. Anybody else west? Nothing. Okay, down to the south then. West, north, south, or west? Please come in.
And they what?
Ah, very good. You sound good there. Yeah, I'll think I get. Can't even get my name straight. It's Rusty in Murfreesboro. Yeah, you sound good, Rusty. Which antenna are you using on 2 meters? The same one? The same vertical?
Yeah, oh gosh. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, the one that radiates.
The 4180, is that it?
That tram, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay, I forget which number that is, but you're close. It's some kind of 4-digit number.
Yeah, 1483 or something like that.
Yeah, it's close enough for government work.
1481.
1481, 1482, whatever it takes. All right, that was Rusty in Rusty in Murfreesboro, November 8, Papa Yankee. Anybody else south? South, the north, south, or west? Anybody else east?
KB4 RSM.
Ah, very good. How's my signal to you over there? You sounded a little bit distorted.
To me?
Yeah, how my signal to you? I'm sorry, Glenn.
Well, I mean, of course, you're pegging the meter here, and your audio sounds all just a hair. I'll use the red for the next time around, tell you how much.
Yeah, that may be the same thing, because I'm hearing, sounds like you're just off a slight amount, very tiny.
Yeah, but I believe I've only seemed that for you. Everybody else has seemed pretty on for me.
That's what I'm saying, man. Our radios aren't getting along very well.
Well, I guess that happens.
No, I hear it once in a while from stations, and it's just, was it the rotation of the Earth screwing us up? It seems odd that it's only one station or a couple stations out of all of them, they sound a little bit off frequency. Anyway, that was Glenn, Kilo Golf 4 Romeo Sierra Mike. He's over here on the east side of Mount Juliet, over by 40 and 109. Who else is north, south, east, or west?
Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India.
Hold on. We had another double or triple in there. I think I heard, what did I hear? Was that Jimmy in there? Ah, very good. That's Jimmy up here in Mount Juliet. Good signal. Who else was there in there?
Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India.
Ah, very good. Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu Indian. That's John here in Mount Juliet. Very good. Anybody else north, south, east, or west? Any place, anywhere, mobile marine, ships at sea, airplanes in the air, dirigibles. Anybody else?
W4AWE.
Ah, very good. We got W4AWE. That's John in Belshire. Who else is anybody else late check-in? Ah, very good. Let me do a quick count here. That was quite a few in there.
12.
I don't know. I'm counting 13. No, I'm not. I'm counting 12. I counted the title for the page, which was 2 meter upper sideband as a check-in. Very good. It is 12. Very good. We have 12 check-ins on the 2 meter. Let me back up and do that again. We had John in Belshire, Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo. We had John in Mount Juliet, Kilo 4 Juliet Zulu India. And we had Jimmy in Mount Juliet, Whiskey 4 Mike Uniform Foxtrot. Glenn in Mount Juliet. What's it? A heavy crowd in Mount Juliet. Kilo Golf 4 Romeo Sierra Mike. Rusty in Murfreesboro. That's November 8 Papa Yankee. Another John, Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo in Bellevue. Greg, Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, and he is in, where is Glenn? I mean, Greg. Greg is in Antioch, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, very good. I'll get this. I'll get it all put together in my head. It's like a puzzle. And then we got Kilo Golf 4 Foxtrot Yankee Hotel. Jonathan, he's in way up in what you call it, Joelton. And November 5 Tango Alpha Whiskey. That's David in Madison. Let's see, we had KG4. That's Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. That's Chris in Donaldson. And Mike, Kilo Mike 4 Yankee Romeo Foxtrot in wherever he is, Belshire, that's where he is. And Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo in Northwest Wilson. And then myself, Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey. Kilo Gold, yeah, I'll get it right. Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey here in Mount Juliet Net Control. We're going to move over, Mike, if you would go over to 2 meter FM and make an announcement. We're going to the 6 meter upper sideband. We'll go from there.
Roger.
Very good. Appreciate all the participation, and we'll see you hopefully over on 6 meters. K4P then.
That's part for contact.
Hey, Mike, you still there? Yes, no. I'm on an odd antenna on this, and I don't know if who's going to be able to hear me, but we'll give it a try. All right. I'm using a different antenna that I should be using. Anybody copying me at this point? Wow, that's pretty slim pickings. If somebody, hey, Mike, keep in mind, if you would start the net on 6 meters and let me go change my antenna because I didn't do that before the net tonight. Did you copy that, Michael?
You might have been talking to me, Paul. It's Glenn.
Oh, Glenn, somebody would start the net. I actually forgot to go change my antenna over to the 6 meters, so I'm going to be having to run out in the yard and make a change before I can come back. So if somebody else wants to, you'd be able to run the net. You want to do that?
Well, I can start asking for some check-in, sure.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that big on 6 meters, but give her a try. I'm sure your signal is going to be fine.
Okay, I'm directional at the moment, but we'll give it a shot.
Well, I'll just point it toward the northwest.
Okay, sounds good. Let me know when you get back.
All right, will do.
All right, KB4 RSM and Mount Juliet gonna start the 6 meter net in Paul's absence, waiting for him to return. Let's see, anyone, let's just go ahead. I guess he starts normal from a direction. Let's start from the north. Anyone from the north want to check in to the 6 meter net? KB9 RKK, all right, great signal. Anyone else from the north? All right, was that KM4FAX? All right, that's a good signal. Anyone else from the north check into the net? KB4 RSM.
Hello, Northwest Wilson.
All right, let's see if I wrote that fast enough. Give it to me one more time.
Yeah, Whiskey Bravo 0, November Oscar.
All right, I almost had it. That's WBONOO. Good deal. This is KB4RSM on 6 meter net. Anyone else from the north? No one else from the north heard? Anyone hearing anyone? That is the sound of Mr. Paul warming up, I do believe.
Yeah, that was me rushing out there to switch antennas manually.
All right, well, good deal. Well, I've been a little slow. We've been doing the north. We've got 3 check-ins so far. You want me to give them to you?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, that's KB9AK, I believe, KM4FAX, and WB0NOO.
Ah, very good. Got it. And of course, Glenn, we got in there, KG4, I forgot your call already. Glenn's call is, what the heck is your call? KG4 KG4 RSM. That's what it is.
Bravo, kilowatt Bravo 4, KB4 RSM.
Ah, that's great. I'm sorry about that. Here I am in a rush at kilowatt Bravo. And then, of course, myself, K4PW. All right, very good. Any other check-ins from the north? Please come now. No more check-ins from the north. Over to the west, then. Very good. Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo Greg in Antioch. Very good. Anybody else west?
KG4 CXE Chris and
All right. KG4 CXE. My pen's not cooperating here. KG4 CXE, and that's of course Chris and Donaldson. Anybody else west?
Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo, John and Bellevue.
Ah, very good, John. You must be running a little bit of power there.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right. He's running at a secret power level there, but he's got a good signal to me. Everybody else should be able to hear him as well. Anybody else west or south? I hear some. Is that Rusty? Is that you in there? Anybody copying Rusty?
There was a Jack ILB in there.
Jack, is that you in there? Boy, yeah, I also heard Rusty in there, but his signal's really, really low. And Rusty, that was you, November 8, Papa Yankee. I did hear you, but boy, was that weak. Anybody else west or south?
Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor.
Ah, very good, Larry. Got you in there with a good solid signal. Rusty only wishes it. Did you hear Rusty at all?
Yeah, I heard that PCY station.
Okay, yeah. Is he very strong to you?
No, not really.
Okay, very good. No, he was very weak to me. All right, who else we got? So appreciate you being there, Larry. Who else is south or west? Over to the east, then. Please come down. Anybody else? North, south, east, or west? All right, got you in there. KM4H Hotel Quebec Echo Stan. That's in over in Lebanon. Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Inc. Echo. Who else is west? North, south, east, or west? As far as that goes, northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest. Please come now. All right, very good. I'll give the rundown. We had Stan in Lebanon, Kilo Mike 4 Hotel Quebec Echo in Lebanon. Larry, Kilo Echo 4 Sierra Yankee Victor in Rockville. Rusty, November 8 Papa Yankee. He is in well, he's way down in the hole apparently with low power or a bad antenna. That was at November 8 Papa Y in Murfreesboro. Very weak signal, very weak audio, I'll put it that way. And Jack, Kilo Golf 4 India Lima Victor in Donaldson. Whiskey 4 Alpha Whiskey Echo with a big signal tonight. John, Chris in with very excellent indoor antenna. He sent out a picture, or sent out a plan and a link to the 10 meter, 6 meter inside antenna he's using at the moment. I'm sure he's anxious to get that outside, but anyway, it's Kilo Golf 4 Charlie X-Ray Echo. Chris in Donaldson. We had Kilo Delta 4 Charlie Victor Echo, and that is Charlie Victor Echo. I'm always getting these things messed up again. The Charlie Victor Echo is Greg in Antioch, and hold on. I had Whiskey Bravo 0 November Oscar. That was one of the prior check-ins, but that's Mark up in Northwest Wilson, and Kilo Mike 4 Foxtrot Alpha X-Ray. That's Otis in Hendersonville, and of course Kilo Bravo 9 Romeo Kilo. It's Frank up there in Northwest Wilson, and Kilo Bravo 4 Romeo Sierra Mike in Glen up there over east of me in Mount Juliet, and then of course myself, Kilo 4 Papa Echo Whiskey, and that is, hold on, sounds like a solid 12 in there. And it's well, we had 12 on each tonight. Anyway, appreciate all the check-ins. I'll be moving over to 2 meters here shortly, but it's Kilo 4 Pop Echo Whiskey. Hoping to hear you all on the air, and good to have you in there tonight. Appreciate it. K4PEW closing on that.